spoilers for Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, and some mild spoilers for Persona 5 Strikers. A lot of people have been requesting the next Persona 5 spin-off be Persona 5 Arena. So I thought, let's make a roster and a stage list for that game. Also, I would use footage from Persona 4 Arena, but I don't have the ability to capture a PlayStation 3, nor do I have the game at all. So I'm using Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle since that features Persona 4 characters and is also a fighting game. So, let's look into which ones I brought. If we're going to talk about Persona 5 villains, we have to talk about Kamoshida. As much as he wouldn't work that well, he has to be. Next up is Black Mask. Considering how important he is to the plot, he just seems like a necessity. And last but not least, Messiah Shido. He is basically the main villain of the game. He's basically the villain for like 90% of the plot, aside from the third semester, so I'd give him that slot. So, let's move on to characters who fulfill multiple roles, but mostly as confidants. Sainijima, probably the most iconic palace ruler in the game. Taoto Maruki, honestly one of my favorite characters in this game. Igor, it's Persona, it'd be weird if one of the main guys is missing. The twins, and of course Mishima. As well as your caretaker, Sojiro. Those are all the major confidants I wanted to mention, given there are likely more, as I did not mention everyone that could work in this game. Next up would be a presumed new character. I don't know, Persona spin-offs usually add a new character, so just some new Persona wielder on the side of Phantom Thieves for the story, and possibly a new antagonist. Given, I could totally see the plot of the game just being Igor wants to see how strong the Phantom Thieves are, so he drags them all into the metaverse in a tournament. I don't know, that seems fun, that seems simple. I think it would work. So, probably a new character or two. And will there be guest characters? Persona 4 Arena featured a few cast members from Persona 3. Except for the protagonist. I would say probably not. The reason I'm conflicted is because we have a pretty big roster just off of the essentials. Because Persona 5 is an amazing game and has a lot of essentials. So, maybe, but it would definitely be exclusively limited to party members from other games, if not just the protagonist. But I could definitely see you, Narukami, and Makoto from Persona 3 getting into the game. I definitely could see them working as party members. Not party members. As playable characters. Especially since Yu already has a moveset from other fighting games. But it's really a case of, do they want to do that? Do they have the time? Because fighting game rosters are hard to make. And especially when you're building them from an existing franchise and there are hundreds of characters. And you have to pick from just the essentials. So I'm not sure. But at most, I highly doubt any additional fighters would be new characters who haven't already appeared in an existing fighting game. As we have Persona 4 Arena, which is most of the Persona 4 characters that would be mentioned. And then I feel like Persona 3 characters, aside from the protagonist, would likely be limited near exclusively to characters that were in other fighting games, just to save on development time, as you already have a general moveset. But let's move from movesets to stage selection. I have a few ideas, so I'm just going to start throwing them at the wall, see if you guys like any of them. Let's run down this potential stage list. Of course, Shibuya seems like a very obvious stage since it's the hub of the game. The Velvet Room's a necessity. Let's be honest, it's such an important location. Mementos. Why not include the stage that was included in Persona 5's other appearance in a fighting game? Yeah, I had to say that quickly. Kamoshida's Palace. It's probably the most iconic palace in the game and or one of the. LeBlanc? I mean, I don't know, just throw you on a table. Palace I won't say the name of because spoilers. Yoganjira? I don't know. It seems like a nice area to have a fight in. The Diet Building Palace. Yeah, it's a yacht. Those are just 8 ideas. I can throw there. Obviously, hell, if you want to include locations from other games, that'd be kind of neat. But I'm not in charge of that. So, you know. But, obviously, those are just, like, random throwaway guesses. Because it's hard to predict. Because it's like, well, a few of these rely on, will insert character here be in the game? But the only ones I'm confident on being Shibuya, Velvet Room, Mementos, and LeBlanc. Kamoshida and Shido's palaces rely on them being in the game, which Shido is likely. I mean, you literally have a fist fight with him at near the end of the game. And Kamochida's probably the most iconic villain from this game. But the third semester palace is like really dependent on that one character getting in, whom I want to get in because I do actually really like them and I could definitely see them working. But would they? The next thing you would normally address in a video talking about a fighting game potential is music, but I'll be 100% honest, I'm not good at picking songs, but I don't know, Life Will Change, Rivers in the Desert, Beneath the Mask, remixed like Smash did it. I believe Throw Your Mask Away, Arc, Price. That good enough for you? That's literally off the top of my head. I'm not, like, everything from this damn soundtrack deserves to be in a fighting game. You know what, just throw the entire Persona 5 soundtrack in. Everything else I would say is probably stuff that's impossible to predict, as it either requires guessing so luckily that it's likely impossible, or, well, luck. But those are my general ideas for it, since everyone talked about that Persona 5 Arena should be the next Persona 5 spin-off, which, I'll be honest, if it has a story written by Atlas and has the Phantom Thieves, I will probably buy it. What am I kidding? I'd buy it anyway. I love Persona 5. But yeah, just handle it well. It's just hard because I'm not an expert in traditional fighting games. Want me to make a video predicting Smash? I can do that. But yeah, I guess, what are your thoughts? What would you like to see? These are all questions that you can answer in the comment section down below.